Alright, so this is my little project that I made last weekend, and I guess it's like grow box or something officially. I call it my little baby greenhouse, but it's probably not accurately what it is. Pretty simple construction. Just with some 2x4s made a little square frame that comes up, and it's got about an $8 fluorescent light hiding up under there with a couple daylight light bulbs on there, so they have the daylight spectrum. Nothing fancy. I didn't buy it from a grocery store or anything. Just Lowe's, you know, for like $6 for 2 bulbs. And then just some soil and like one of the little totes that goes under your bed, a little storage thing for like $12 or something like that. So I actually made this last Saturday. So what you see in here is all stuff that's come up in about 8 or 9 days. These lights over here, these really aren't for growing so much as they're for heaters. I can turn them on. I got 60 watt bulbs in there, and both of those they can keep my temperature up on the cooler nights. But yeah, I've got all sorts of stuff in here, from basil to different flowers that I'll plant like vinca and all sorts of stuff. But all of this stuff, including these really tall plants in here, are all just put in the ground or in this soil about a week ago. Right now I've got let's see if you guys can see that or not. I got the soil temperature in there at about 75 degrees. I try to keep it at least 75. Seems to work really well. But there are my carrots coming up. I got all sorts of different flowers. These things were green and above the ground within like 24 or 36 hours. Those are zinnias. Anyway, everything's working really well. I did, as a backup, I germinated some seeds the old-fashioned way with just, or maybe not the old-fashioned way, but the way that I know how to do it, which is with a paper towel and a bag and all that kind of stuff, and just put it in a warm spot, because I didn't know how well this box would work. And so far, in every single possible category, everything's done a lot better, grown faster and healthier in the warm soil in there. So actually, I've gotten away from these. These are some of the ones that were earlier out of the bags. But anyway, so I got thyme and tomatoes and scarlet runner bean and cilantro and all sorts of stuff in here. I just have a cheap little $3 piece of plastic that I cut and I covered up with. And that's it. That's my little box. So I should have probably made this thing a month ago and really gotten a head start on some of the flowers and stuff that I'll be planting outside here in another month or so when it warms up a little bit more. But pretty cool. And it's instant gratification, and all this stuff will be something I can plant here pretty soon.